Junko Furuta was a Japanese high school student who was abducted, raped, tortured, and then subsequently murdered. Her case was called the concrete-encased high school girl murder case due to her body being discovered in a concrete drum. The abuse was mainly perpetrated by four male teenagers: Hiroshi Miyano, Joe Ogura, Shinji Minato, and Yasushi Watanabe, over a period of 40 days from November 25, 1988 to January 4, 1989. The crime has been described as the worst case of juvenile delinquency in post-war Japan. The perpetrators' sentences ranged from juvenile detention to 20 years in prison. Furuta was born in Masato, Saitama Prefecture. She lived with her parents, her older brother, and her younger brother. As a teenager, she attended Yashio Minami High School and has worked part-time at a plastic molding factory during after-school hours since October 1988. She did this to save up money for a graduation trip she had planned. Furuta also accepted a job at an electronics retailer where she planned on working after graduation. At high school, Furuta was well-liked by her classmates, with high grades and very infrequent absences. She was a popular girl who was considered pretty and had dreams of becoming an idol singer. The night she was abducted, Furuta had been looking forward to going home to watch the final episode of the television show Tonbo. The perpetrators were four teenage boys: Hiroshi Miyano, Joe Ogura 17 years old, Shinji Minato 16 years old, and Yasushi Watanabe 17 years old, who were respectively referred to as a B, C, and D in court documents. At the time of the crime, they used the second floor of Minato House as a hangout and had, as Chimpira, previously engaged in crimes including purse snatching, extortion, and rape. Miyano, the leader of the crime, had a history of problematic behavior since elementary school, such as shoplifting and damaging school property. In April 1986, he enrolled in a private high school in Tokyo, though he dropped out the following year. After this, he continued to commit several crimes, which escalated over time. At the time of the crime, he had been living with his girlfriend, the older sister of Boy D, Yasushi Watanabe, and was working as a tile worker to save up money to marry her. Dissatisfied with the job's low pay, Miyano became involved with a gangster and frequently committed sex crimes.